Chapter 1. The Boy from Madeira. The Birth of a Dream. What defines human greatness? Is it born in luxurious halls, or is it forged in poverty, where a football is the only escape? The story of Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro began on February 5, 1985, on the isolated Atlantic island of Madeira. This place was famous for its beautiful landscapes, but for the Aveiro family, it was a place of daily survival. Cristiano was the fourth, unplanned child. His mother, Maria Dolores, worked as a cleaner and a cook, while his father, José Diniz, was a gardener who suffered from severe alcoholism. The family lived in a tiny house with a leaking roof in a poor neighborhood of Funchal. Sometimes there was not enough food on the table, and Dolores even seriously considered terminating the pregnancy. But fate had other plans. His second name, Ronaldo, was chosen in honor of his father's favorite actor, Ronald Reagan. From early childhood, Cristiano grew up on the street, and football became his ultimate passion. On the steep, hilly roads of Madeira, where two broken bricks served as goalposts, little Cristiano spent all his time. He had no expensive gear, his boots were often torn, but his speed and passion set him apart. His friends nicknamed him Crybaby, because every time his team lost, or he did not get a pass, the boy would burst into tears right on the asphalt. This was not weakness. It was the first sign of his obsessive refusal to lose. By the age of 10, his talent was obvious to local coaches. He briefly played for Andorinha, where his father worked part-time as an equipment manager, and then moved to the island's leading team, Nacional. Ronaldo moved with the ball faster than his opponents could think. Soon, rumors of the incredible boy reached the capital of Portugal. Sporting Lisbon, famous for its great academy, invited Cristiano for a trial. The 12-year-old teenager, who had never left his native island, packed one suitcase and headed into the unknown. It was the first big sacrifice on his way to the top. Lisbon welcomed him harshly. Capital city boys openly mocked his provincial Madeira accent. The coaches demanded strict discipline, and at night, Cristiano cried into his pillow from unbearable homesickness. He called his mother every day, begging her to take him back, but Dolores stood firm. She knew that football was her son's only chance to escape poverty. At the sporting academy, Ronaldo quickly realized that to survive, he had to become the strongest. While others slept, 14-year-old Cristiano snuck into the gym. He strapped heavy weights to his ankles and ran through the night streets of Lisbon to develop explosive speed. His body transformed rapidly, and with it, his confidence grew. On the pitch, he turned into a nightmare for defenders. His signature stepovers and tricks mesmerized the crowd. At 17, he made his debut for Sporting's first team and instantly caught the eye of European giants. Then came August 2003. Sporting played a friendly match against England's Manchester United. On the flank, Ronaldo created absolute chaos for defender John O'Shea, who admitted after the game that his head was spinning. On the plane back to England, United players practically demanded that their manager, Sir Alex Ferguson, sign this Portuguese kid. Ferguson saw it all too. The transfer was completed immediately. 18-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo was flying to England to wear the iconic number 7 shirt, previously worn by the greatest legends of Old Trafford. Chapter R, Manchester, forging the character and the first triumph. Arriving in England, young Cristiano wanted to take number 28, his number at Sporting, to avoid extra media pressure. But Alex Ferguson insisted on the number 7. This was a sign of immense trust and a heavy burden. The Premier League welcomed the Portuguese with aggressive, physical football. English defenders did not spare the young dribbler, ruthlessly knocking him off his feet every time he tried an extra trick. Opposing fans booed him for diving, and British tabloids criticized him for selfishness and a refusal to play for the team. Ronaldo often held on to the ball for too long, trying to beat the entire defense alone. Then Ferguson himself and experienced locker room leaders like Roy Keane, Paul Scholes, and Rio Ferdinand took over his education. In training, they deliberately played rough against Cristiano, teaching him to make decisions faster and not to fall at the slightest touch. It was a brutal school, but it was exactly what turned the fragile trickster into an athlete with an iron character. Ferguson became a second father to Ronaldo, directing his fiery temperament in the right direction. In 2005, Cristiano suffered a terrible personal tragedy. His father died of acute liver failure, having never overcome his alcoholism. Ronaldo found out about this right before a Portuguese national team match, but found the strength to go out on the pitch. His father's death deeply wounded him, and Cristiano made an iron promise to himself, never to touch alcohol, and to dedicate all his future victories to the memory of his dad. The turning point in Ronaldo's career was the 2006 World Cup. In a match against England, his club teammate Wayne Rooney received a red card after Cristiano actively appealed to the referee. Cameras caught Ronaldo giving a sly wink to the bench after Rooney's dismissal. All of England hated the Portuguese. Upon his return to British stadiums, every step he took was accompanied by deafening boos. But instead of breaking, Ronaldo used this stadium fury as fuel. He began to train even harder. He started staying after team sessions for hours, perfecting his famous knuckleball free kick with its unpredictable, plunging trajectory. The 2007-2008 season was a time of his absolute dominance. Cristiano Ronaldo turned into a perfect weapon. He combined incredible speed, jumping ability, coordination, and goal-scoring instinct. In one season, he scored 41 goals in all competitions, which seemed like science fiction for a winger. Manchester United confidently won the English League and reached the Champions League final in Moscow against Chelsea. In that dramatic match, Ronaldo opened the scoring with a brilliant header, but later, in the penalty shootout, his shot was saved by the keeper. Cristiano wept in the center of the pitch, thinking he had let the team down. But John Terry's slip and Edwin van der Sar's save brought United the coveted trophy. At the end of 2008, 23-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo received his first Ballon d'Or, officially becoming the best football player on the planet. He had reached the peak in England and realized it was time to fulfill his ultimate childhood dream. Madrid was waiting for him. Chapter 2, Immortal Legacy, Fighting Against Time. In 2018, right after winning another Champions League 30-3-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo shocked the football world. He announced his departure from Real Madrid. Club president Florentino Perez refused to upgrade the player's contract, believing the Portuguese's peak was already behind him. Ronaldo accepted the challenge and moved to Juventus for 117 million euros. Many experts predicted a decline for him in Italy, a league famous for its strict defensive tactics. But Ronaldo proved once again that age is just a number. In Italy, he continued to score goals in bunches, won Serie A twice, and was named the league's best player. However, his main goal, to bring the Champions League trophy to Turin, was never achieved due to a general systemic crisis within the Italian club. In 2021, the romantic story came full circle. Ronaldo returned to the place where he became a true superstar, Manchester United. Fans at Old Trafford wept with joy, welcoming their idol back. In his very first match after his return, Cristiano scored a brace. He remained the team's top scorer, but Manchester United was no longer the great club of the Ferguson era. The appointment of new manager Erik ten Hag led to a harsh, prolonged conflict. The coach began leaving the 37-year-old forward on the bench, stating that the Portuguese did not fit into his pressing system. Ronaldo, used to being first in everything, refused to tolerate the disrespect. On the eve of the 2022 World Cup, he gave a controversial interview to journalist Piers Morgan, openly accusing Manchester United's management of betrayal and criticizing the club's infrastructure. The contract was terminated by mutual consent. The winter of 2022 was the hardest period of his career. At the World Cup in Qatar, Ronaldo lost his place in the starting lineup, and Portugal was sensationally eliminated in the quarterfinals by Morocco. The footage of a crying Cristiano walking down the tunnel went viral across the globe. It seemed like the ignominious end to a grand fairy tale. The whole world spoke about the end of CR7's career. But the Portuguese surprised everyone again, choosing an entirely new direction. He signed an unprecedented contract with the Saudi club Al Nassr. Many mocked this decision, calling it a move to a football retirement home for money. However, Ronaldo started a revolution. Following him, dozens of active superstars of world football flooded into Saudi Arabia, turning the local league into one of the most talked about media projects on the planet. Cristiano himself continued to score hundreds of goals, becoming the world's top scorer at the end of the calendar year. The story of Cristiano Ronaldo is not just a tale about a talented athlete. It is the greatest chronicle of fanatical, titanic work on oneself. He completely changed the understanding of longevity in sports. His diet, sleep schedule, training routines, and mental resilience became the benchmark for new generations of athletes. Ronaldo's legacy is not measured only by 5 Ballon d'Ors, goal records in the Champions League, or 1 billion followers on social media. His legacy lives on in every child on the planet who steps onto a pitch with the thought that even if you were born in poverty on a small island, you can conquer this world. You just have to work harder than everyone else and never, under any circumstances, accept defeat. We are lucky to live in an era when the history of the great and unstoppable machine named Cristiano Ronaldo was written right before our eyes. Chapter 3. The Madrid Throne. The Great Conflict. In the summer of 2009, Real Madrid made the loudest transfer in football history at the time, paying a cosmic €94 million for Cristiano Ronaldo. On July 6th, the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium was packed to capacity. 80,000 ecstatic fans came to see the presentation of the Portuguese. No football player in the world had ever received such a welcome. Cristiano took the number 9 shirt, as the number 7 belonged to club legend Raúl, but a year later, he reclaimed his usual CR7 status. In Spain, the golden era of Ronaldo began, marked by the greatest individual rivalry in the history of world sports. Lionel Messi of Barcelona and Cristiano Ronaldo of Real Madrid raised the bar of football mastery to an unreachable height. Every matchday turned into a direct duel between two geniuses. If Messi scored a hat-trick on Saturday, Ronaldo answered with 4 goals on Sunday. El Clasico became the main spectacle on earth. In Madrid, Ronaldo completely rebuilt his playing style. He transformed from a classic winger into the ultimate goal-scoring machine. His physical form amazed scientists. His body fat percentage was lower than that of supermodels, and his vertical jump exceeded the average stats of NBA players. He scored in every possible way. Powerful strikes from 30 meters, tap-ins, and headers at an incredible height. Cristiano's statistics at Real Madrid looked like computer graphics. He scored 450 goals in 438 matches. More than 1 goal per game for 9 consecutive years in one of the strongest leagues in the world. It was in Madrid that his iconic celebration was born, with the jump, the turn, and the thunderous shout that was copied by millions of children around the globe. Despite personal records, team trophies did not come easily to Real Madrid in their battle against Pep Guardiola's great Barcelona. But Ronaldo did not know how to give up. Under José Mourinho and then Carlo Ancelotti, Madrid regained supremacy. In 2014, Real won the long-awaited 10th Champions League trophy in the club's history. After that came the era of Zinedine Zidane. Under the leadership of the French coach, Real Madrid did the unthinkable. They won 3 Champions Leagues in a row between 2016 and 2018. Ronaldo was the main spearhead of this great royal army. His bicycle kick against Juventus in Turin made the Italian fans stand and applaud. At the same time, Cristiano led the Portuguese national team. For a long time, he was criticized for not winning anything major with his country. Everything changed at the 2016 European Championship in France. Portugal barely made it out of the group, but thanks to iron discipline and Ronaldo's leadership, they reached the final. The final match against the tournament hosts became a personal drama for Cristiano. Already in the 25th minute, after a hard tackle from Dimitri Payet, Ronaldo suffered a severe knee injury. He tried to continue playing through the pain, but with tears in his eyes, he collapsed onto the grass and left the pitch on a stretcher. However, he did not go to the locker room. With his leg tightly bandaged, Cristiano spent the entire second half and extra time at the touchline. He shouted, gestured, and motivated his teammates, practically acting as head coach alongside Fernando Santos. When Etta scored the winning goal, Ronaldo cried with happiness. He had won the first major trophy for his country, forever securing his status as a national hero of Portugal and completing his collection of 5 Ballon d'Ors.